Thank you, Deb. Before we get to our next question, I just want to remind you in your little goodies that you had there on your chair, there should be note cards. If you have any questions, please, while you're sitting there, please write them down. We're going to gather them in a few minutes, probably about 20, 25 minutes from now, and we'll get a chance to go through a few of those later on in the evening. So if something comes to mind that we haven't addressed, something you really want to get to one of our panelists, write it down. The next question I have is for our book authors, Amy and Tricia, and I know motherhood is full of surprises. They had a chance to interview 100 plus mothers for their book. What would you say were some of the biggest surprises or unexpected things that you found out or learned from interviewing all those mothers?
Yeah, one of the biggest surprises we found in interviewing, in doing sort of in-depth interviews, we sort of started doing the interview process for our book, I Was a Really Good Mom Before I Had Kids. We started doing emails and we started doing focus groups, and we thought, oh, let's get in front of these moms, and we found something funny was happening. We weren't quite getting to the bottom of things. And so we started conducting in-depth one-on-one interviews over the phone anonymously, and something really interesting started to happen. For the first, we call it the 22 minutes in the book, but for the first 22 minutes, we got a bucket of sunshine. It was, oh my God, my life is great. My husband's my best friend. I'm so balanced. I just love motherhood. It's the best thing. I'm so happy. And like, yeah. And then somewhere around the 22-minute mark, things started to unfold, and they started to really, really confess their true feelings in motherhood. And that was a trend we saw, whether working moms, stay-at-home moms, Nebraska, Hawaii, California, no matter where they were, no matter who they were, that was the honesty piece of giving themselves permission to be honest. And so we thought, something's going on here, and we wanted to sort of get to the bottom of
we were questioning why. Why is it taking 22 minutes? This should be happening organically on the streets, but it's not. And we really started to realize this is a generational issue. We were raised with this notion that we should and could do it all, and when we don't live up to that expectation, we kind of feel like we're failing.
We feel really,
and we feel lucky. We feel lucky that we have so many choices. We feel, a lot of pressure to make the right choice, and when we make that choice, we feel it should be the right choice. We can't complain about it.
You can't question it. So that was really probably one of the most surprising things that we found, and that the expectations we have of ourselves that everyone has of us is insane.